Baba Booey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the picks for week 17. Oh my goodness, it's this week and next week, and that's it for the NFL season. Things are still up in the air. Only one division has been clinched, right, Roach?
Yes, it's the Philadelphia Eagles clinching the East.
Which hasn't been done consecutively in 20 years. So we got a lot of business to get to. But first, it's time for old business before we get into new business. Look at that damn moon watching party. Oh, baby. It really brings me great joy. And I mean great, great joy to see the Green Bay Packers logo up there, nice and big, front and center. Chicago Bears win, Green Bay loses, so we're back on top, baby.
I love finally seeing the Rams up there because now the Niners have their own destiny for the number one pick.
Cowboys lost, Brownies lost, of course. Jets obviously lost. Tampa Bay loses, Denver loses.
Yeah, that was a great win by the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And that was the first loss at home all season for Denver?
They were 6-0 before that game.
Detroit's on the moon watching party. Thank you, Pittsburgh. Dolphins up there, Giants and the Ravens are up there.
Yeah, Ravens not looking so good this season.
All right, welcome on in, everybody who are tuning in for this live NFL Pick'em show. For those who are tuning in on the replay, you'll see the chapters and timestamps down below. We got it here live. Great Walrus, Thunderbolt, Felix. What's up, Felix? Good job on your Spurs winning. Jed Lockett's in the chat. Khaled, Franchise in the chat. We got Deadman, and we got Avatar with 5. Count them, 5 gifted memberships in the chat. Going to Darth Plagueis, the Wise, Soul Lender, Jay Chan, 2008, Brow, here's my passport, and MJ. Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to Avatars, 5 gifted memberships. Is this for the Avalanche win?
Oh, that would be the only team that would win tonight.
Avatar, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships to start off the stream, dude. Yvette's in the chat. LA42, Michael Evans, Joseph, Chris. Franchises the Big Bad Bears. Let's go, baby. That Bears. Hit that thumbs up, folks, in the live stream. Avatar says for the Avalanche win and hitting 61 points. And most points before Christmas break.
Your Avalanche are ridiculous. Y'all might break the points record.
Avatar, thank you so much for the 5, man. Congratulations to your Avalanche. What's up, Cannon? How you doing? Or Connor, what's up, man?
Good evening, y'all. Smack that like, hit that sub button. Let's go.
Okay, so we talked about who's on the moon watching party and who's not. Chicago, San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk later, by the way.
Yes, sir.
We will talk later. Now, it's time to shout out our top 10 performers in our pick and pull over on the best fantasy app, the Sleeper Fantasy app. Who is our top 10 from last week? Well, wait. Where is he? Hold on. Top 10 for the previous week. Boom. Top 10 from week 16. Number 10 with 13 picks right. Dirty Bird Mafia. Number 9, Summertime, easy. Number 8, Richard Charlson with 13 picks correct. Coming in as the top 7, Fish with an extra H with 14 picks right. Number 6 is Heavy Hitters. Number 5, Devin James. That's Devin Agnes.
That's Devin Agnes.
25-66. Good stuff, Devin. Number 4, Diz, 83. Okay, Diz, I see you. Number 3 is Coleman Louie, 12 with 14 picks correct. Number 2 is, I can't understand what that says, Roach. What is that?
It says, Go Pack Go 76.
Oh, okay. It was something like that. And number 1 from week 16 with 15 picks right, K. Dirk, Philly.
Congrats on getting the top 10 for week 16.
There you guys go. Good job. Good job. I'm slightly proud of you. Now, here's our top 10 overall for our pick and pull over on the Sleeper Fantasy app. Are you ready for this one, Roach?
Yes, sir.
Top 10. Let's start off with number 10. Big Mick 1029. All right,
Let's
Big
go.
Mick. Number 9 is Face for Radio. Number 8, Mohican Hawk. Number 7, Richard Charlson. Number 6, I don't know what that says. I have no idea what that says.
Go, Pat, go, 76.
Oh, I just, it's some kind of like cursive. I don't know. I can't read it. I can't read that handwriting. Number 5 is Big Wood 121.
Let's go, Big
Number
Wood.
4 is Casey 124. Number 3, Boozy Fade 2X. Number 2, still at number 2, Sevingsley. And number 1 overall, Mad Dog 98626.
You guys got 2 weeks left. Good luck as we come down to the wire.
That's our top 10 overall. And for last week, we're done with old business. Are you ready for new business?
Let's go, baby.
All right, then let's get into it. Let's get into the picks for week 17. And we start with Christmas Day. Christmas Day, we had 3 games on the docket. The first one being Cowboys on the road, -6.5 against the Commanders, over under 50.5, Rochito. Cowboys, 3-game losing streak. Commanders coming off a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles.
And Marcus Mariota probably won't play in this game. It's going to be Josh Johnson starting at quarterback.
Josh Johnson?
The dude who's been on like 50 different teams in his career.
All right, Roach, so what you got, brother?
I don't think this one's going to be pretty. Give me the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to take them with the points because this offense against that Commanders defense should feast, and I just can't trust Josh Johnson.
Give me the Cowboys. George Pickens, another great game last week, and I'll take them to win this game. Now, do they cover the 6.5? Yeah, I think they do. I think they cover the 6.5 spread, and I'm going to take the under, though.
Yeah, I'll take the under. I don't expect Washington to score a whole lot of points.
Yvette in the chat is taking the Commanders.
Yo! Okay.
So we have someone taking the Commanders. Now moving on to our other Christmas Day game, we got the Detroit Pootie Cats taking on the Minnesota Vikings at home. Lions -6, over under 44.5. Detroit coming off that loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, which I love so much. Vikings on a 3-game win streak.
But J.J. McCarthy is out this week. He has a hairline fracture in his hand.
Hairline fracture?
Yeah, unfortunately, it happened during middle through that last game, bro.
Yee.
But Lions, St. Brown has not practiced Monday or today, so keep your eye on that. I'm sorry, but whoever's starting at quarterback for Minnesota is not going to compare to J.J. McCarthy. Give me Detroit, and give me Detroit with the points, because I think they score. I think they win by like 10-14.
I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win this game as well. They need this game. Yeah. I think they do cover the 6-point spread as well. And I'm going to take the under of 44.5.
I think Detroit might put up 35 points, so I'm going to take the over.
You're taking the over on Christmas Day?
Mm-hmm.
This could be a beatdown too, man. Honestly. Yeah. This is back-to-back BTAs on Christmas Day. Cowboys should whoop on the Commanders, and I think the Lions are going to whoop on the Minnesota Vikings and end their win streak. Anyone taking the Vikings?
Lions by 7, Lions by 100, Lions by 14. Vikings, College saying the Vikings.
Okay, all right. Okay. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, folks. Smack that like button. Now it's time for our last Christmas Day game. It's the Kansas City Chiefs at home against the Denver Broncos, who are favored by 12.5 points, over under 36.5. Oh my God, this might be the belt-to-ass game of the week. I'm taking the Broncos. Don't even mess with it. I'm not going to even tease it. Give me Denver. And do they cover the spread? You know what? They're going to bounce back hard after that game against Jacksonville. They do cover the spread. 12.5. They win by like 2 touchdowns. And give me the over.
The Chiefs are down to their third-string quarterback. Minshew, he didn't end up tearing his ACL, but he has a bad bone bruise. Yeah, like Josh mentioned, there's not much to talk about. Give me Denver to cover the spread, and I'm going to go the over because I think they're going to score 30 points themselves, does Denver.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a big-time game for Bo Nix and Courtney Sutton.
What about you? Are you taking the Chiefs?
Broncos. Whoa, Razier's got the Chiefs.
You know what, Reg? If you're right, I'll get the membership and you remind me, okay?
Ooh, okay.
Remind me. If you're right, I'll give the membership.
That would be wild if the Chiefs with a third-string quarterback won.
Jed Lockett says Broncos. Parna's head will explode with joy. And on the exact opposite, if they lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, he will explode. Either way, Parna's head's going to explode.
Mm-hmm. Denver can win. They can win the division this week, Denver, with the win and a Chargers loss.
Rozier's got the Chiefs winning 20-17 in this game.
Wow. I don't know about that.
And if you're exactly right about the score, not only will I gift another membership, but I'm going to accuse you of a witch. We're going to bring back the Salem witch trials right now.
Oh, gosh.
If you're right about that score.
That's great.
All right, we're done with Christmas. Christmas could be belt to ass for every single game. But you never know in the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get out of Christmas. Let's head to Los Angeles, where the Chargers are 2.5 here at home against the Houston Texans. Over-under is 39.5. And this is a big game, right, Roach?
This is a huge game. Now, Chargers already clinched this playoff spot because the Colts lost. Texans are still fighting for the South. This is a massive game on this Saturday, folks.
Chargers on a 4-game win streak. Texans, it's been a while since they won. They won their last 5 in a row.
Yeah, they kind of kept it close with the Raiders. They allowed Gentry to go off for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I had their fantasy defense, and of course, they let me down.
That's why you did.
Like everybody else in my fantasy matchup in my semifinal. Come on. All right. So who are you taking? This is gonna be a good game. Now, we're gonna stream a game on Saturday, but what game are we gonna stream? Is it gonna be this one or the Packers-Ravens game? That's the question. I don't know yet. Maybe you guys can help us out there. Mm-hmm. But, dude, what you taking, man? You taking the Chargers or Texans?
In this game, Woody Marks is playing, so that's huge. I'm going to go Herbert and Harbaugh to win this game. Herbert looks amazing. Hampton's had a really couple good games. I think the offense will do what the Raiders did to the Texans, but they have a better defense. Chargers winning a close one. Oh.
Okay. This is really a 50-50 game. And I'm going to lean towards the Houston Texans to win this one on the road. Give me Houston and this defense to bounce back. Even though I say bounce back as if they lost. They didn't.
Yeah.
But it was closer of a game than it should have been. I think here on the road against LA, they take care of business and they win by a field goal.
Field goal. You know what? I'll say Chargers win by 2 points. So the Texans actually covered.
Are you taking the over or under of 39.5?
Oh, this is tough. I'm going to go the under. I think it's going to be like a 21-20 type game.
I'm going to go under as well.
Okay.
I'm going to go under as well, 39.5. I think we keep it under 40.
Either way, this has so much importance for the playoffs, for the divisions. It's going to be fun.
All right, let me see the chat says. Okay. Texans, Chargers. I think there's more Chargers, but it's this is the most split game so far, obviously. Franchise says absolutely stream this game right here. Stream this game, says Franchise. But Rozier says, Josh, Packers-Ravens, because that means more than anything in the NFL. Josh, Raven win keeps them and the Lions' hopes alive. Packers win eliminates Ravens and Lions from the playoffs.
Oh, my gosh.
So
this is crazy.
So from what I'm getting here, this is probably going to be the better game, right?
Yes.
This is going to be the better game. But more on the line for the Packers game.
Mm-hmm. That's tough, man.
Okay. What happened?
D2 with the 2 says they should start Rocha talking about the Chiefs.
Rocha, what do you think? Can you suit up? Can you lace them up?
I think I could do a little bit better than Phillip Rivers.
Damn, Roach. Okay.
Sorry.
Roach can feel. All right, Roach is feeling himself. He's got high confidence in himself. What do you guys think? Can Rocha fill him up?
Break his neck. Let's go. I got y'all.
Thank you for the 2, brother.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Going on to the other game on Saturday night. The Green Bay Packers -2.5 here against the Baltimore Ravens. Over-under is set at 40.5. Baltimore and Green Bay coming off of a loss. Green Bay losing to Chicago. They were looking good, man. They had Chicago dead to rights until the last moments of the game where we scored a field goal, fumble recovery, scored, forced overtime, and then Caleb Williams went to work, scoring 2 late touchdowns to beat Green Bay. Now they're at home against the Baltimore Ravens, who lost Lamar Jackson in the middle of the game against New England. Derrick Henry didn't really see him in the fourth quarter at all. He fumbled in that game. Harbaugh looking like an ass of a head coach right now. Dude, give me Green Bay. I'm taking Green Bay Packers to win this game.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to be Malik Willis or Jordan Love, both dealing with the injuries receiving play. So, Mark Jackson, he's day-to-day with a back bruise. Bro, where's the logo at?
I don't know, but who are you taking?
I'm also going to go with the Green Bay Cheeseheads in this game. I'm going to just trust him a little bit more than the Ravens in this one.
Believe me, it's there. I'm taking the Green Bay Packers to win this game. They're going to bounce back. I like what Malik Willis looked like when he came into the game. If he has to be the starting quarterback, I'm fine with that, right? And I think Matt LaFleur put together a pretty good game plan for the most part when he had to adjust losing his starting quarterback.
Yes, I'm going to trust him to win this game. If the Packers win, they're in the playoffs. That's it.
So what's the status on Lamar Jackson?
He's day-to-day with a bone bruise on his back, but they are hopeful he's going to play.
I think he's going to play.
Me too.
I think Lamar plays this game, but I'm not. Every stream that we did with the Ravens this year, they just look so wildly inconsistent. They're fumbling the damn ball. They're losing control. They're in the game. And Harbaugh has not been all that great, man. Very questionable play calling and substitutions, like with what he did with Derrick Henry in that last game.
Use Keaton Mitchell for some reason in that fourth quarter a lot.
All right, so we're both taking the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, Mike, we're the choosers. Possibly Kelsey's last home game on Christmas. There is a chance that Travis Kelce does retire after this season.
Travis Kelce? Yeah, I think he will. I think he will.
Me too.
Jay Loggins is Josh. There's a tiny Packers logo equals shaped growth on your chest. You should have a doctor look at that ASAP. Yeah, I probably should. Now moving on to the jungle, baby, where the Cincinnati Bengals are -7 at home against the Arizona Cardinals. 53.5 is the over-under. You guys taking the Cardinals or are you taking the Bengals? Bengals coming off that win against Miami, 45-21. And the Cardinals, it's been many moons since they won a game.
I put my faith in the Cardinals last week to beat a bad Falcons team.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought Brissett and Mr. Wilson would have a great game. They did, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, Bengals, they're winning this game. They're going to win this by more than 7. I want to doubt the Bengals drop 40+ on the Cardinals.
I think the Bengals win by 10, and I'll take the over still.
Oh, I'm taking the over in this game as well, baby.
Yeah, I think there might be 60 points in this game.
I mean, the Cardinals have put up a lot of points lately. It's just their defense is terrible.
Now, what about the Browns? They're at home hosting the Steelers, who are -3.5 here on the road, coming off that win against the Detroit Lions. Man, what a dramatic game that was. Even though Pittsburgh were shooting themselves in the foot defensively with all those penalties, they still came up with a big stop and secured the victory without TJ Watt. Now they're on the road against the Brownies. They're favored by 3.5. Over-unders 33.5.
Yeah, TJ Watt still remains way too weak with that lung injury. He might start practicing this week, which is great. DK Metcalf, his suspension got uphill today, so he's officially suspended for the last 2 games of the regular season.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to matter, Josh. This Cleveland team is terrible. However, I will say this. Myles Garrett will break the sack record in this game. He just needs 1 more sack.
One?
Just
I think
1.
you're right. I think you're right. I think he does get that. And I will take the Steelers as well. I think they cover the 3.5 points. I think they win by like 5 or more. And I'll take the under.
Yeah, without DK, I think it's going to be a running game for the Steelers. I'm taking the under as well in this one.
Anyone taking the brownies in the chat? Anyone taking the helmets?
Brazier is.
Razier.
Brazier's taking the Browns. They almost beat the Bills. They did. But the Steelers are going to win this game, Brazier.
Cal is taking the Browns, and he's taking the under.
This game's going to go under no matter who wins.
What's up, Falcoholic? Franchise says the Browns almost beat the Buffalo Bills last week. I got the Brownies. They are not terrible. They just started Shedeur way too late. And Crazy Dogs in the chat says Browns would definitely win this game because, of course.
Yeah, you probably want to lose this game for better draft pick if you're a Browns fan.
But we're taking the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking the Steelers. Now moving on to Tennessee, man. Nashville, Tennessee. The Titans at home hosting the Saints, who are -2.5, over under 39.5. The Saints, dude, they're marching into Nashville on a 3-game win streak. Titans coming off that win 26-9 against Kansas City.
Is it crazy to say? I'm actually excited about this game.
This could be a damn good one.
Dude, the Saints, they have a potential franchise quarterback in Tyler Shuck. This dude looks so good for them, man.
Daddy!
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm excited. This is going to be a high offensive game. I'm going to rock with the hot hand in the Saints. I think they make it 4 in a row. They're building something with Kellen Moore and Tyler Shuck.
Damn it. I was hoping you were going to take the Titans. Because this is a 50-50 game. I'm taking the Saints as well, but this could go either way. I like the way these two teams are playing right now, late in the season. But I'm going to have the Saints winning 4 in a row, and I'll take the over of 39.5.
I'm taking the over as well. I'm expecting a lot of offense.
Wilderness, happy birthday to you, buddy.
Happy birthday, bro.
Jed Lockett taking the Titans. Jeffrey Brown taking who dat? Who dat? Who dat did they go beat them Saints?
Who dat?
Walrus taking the Titans. Tighten up, baby. Okay. Says, I cannot pick on this game. I feel like crap picking this shit of a mess game. Rookie on rookie quarterback crime. Leave this one in the trash. Oh, no. I feel that way about another game coming up. But we'll get there.
Okay. We had a $2 donation for Sehawks fans. Rocha, you're welcome for the Rams loss. See you soon. See you week 18, bro. Thank you.
Week 18. All right. Thank you so much, Seahawks fan, for the 2, brother.
Thank you.
Drama coming. Now moving on to Indianapolis, a 3-1-7, the Nap Town. The Colts hosted the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are favored by 6.5 points, coming off that big win on the road against Denver, handing them their first home loss. The Colts at home, they've lost 5 straight. They're coming off that loss against San Francisco.
They gave up 41 points and 5 touchdowns to Brock Purdy, man. Trevor Lawrence is in his bag right now, looking like the franchise quarterback we all thought he was going to be. This game is not going to be close. Jacksonville's going to win. They're going to win by double digits, and they're going to officially end the Colts season on Sunday.
Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, Jacksonville wins. I think they'll cover the 6.5 points. I think they win by like 10 or more. And I'll take the over of 47.5, honestly.
Of what we saw from Monday, yeah, Jacksonville could put up 35, 40 points themselves. Give me the over.
Anyone taking Naptown?
Razier is and C. Chung.
Razier taking a lot of upsets here this week.
Hey, you might be right, and that'd be great for you for the pick'em.
And thank y'all for smacking that thumbs up. 31 away from 100. Dude, we have 69 likes.
Nice.
Moving on to Hard Rock Stadium, where the Dolphins are hosting the Bucs, who are favored by 5.5 points, over under 46.5. Roach, Bucs haven't won in about 3 straight weeks. And the Dolphins on a 2-game losing streak.
Honestly, this game could actually be pretty good. I think it's going to be high scoring. It's going to be Quinn Ewers starting again for the Miami Dolphins. Bucs desperately need a win. If they lose, they're done. They're pretty much done. The Panthers will win the South. So, give me Tampa Bay. I think Baker has a good game against this defense. They keep their season alive, Josh.
I'm gonna take Tampa Bay, but I don't know, man. I'll take Tampa Bay straight up. I think Dolphins cover. I mean,
Mhm.
I'll take the Dolphins plus 5.5.
Okay.
Tampa Bay straight up. I'll take the over. I'll take the over.
I think the Bucks cover. They win by a touchdown. I'm going the over 2. I think we'll have a lot of offense.
Now moving down to MetLife Stadium, where the Jets, the goddamn Jets, host the New England Patriots, who are favored by 13.5 points. The biggest spread of the week. And the
Week.
over-under is 42.5. Roach, who the hell are you taking this game?
Yeah, give me the Patriots, man. They can win the division with the win and the Buffalo loss. Now, Trayvon Henderson is in concussion protocols. It's going to be Brady Cook again for the Jets. Yeah, Brady Cook. They don't stand a chance. Give me the Patriots by a million.
The only question really is, do they cover the 13.5?
I think they win by like 17 points.
Yeah, me too. I think they win by 14 or more. 2 touchdowns at least. Patriots, they cover the 13.5, and I'll take the under.
You know what? I don't think the Jets score a lot. I'll take the under 2, barely.
And Rozier, a Pats fan of the Jets, says, "Oh no, it's MetLife. Pray no injuries late in the season."
For real. I hate MetLife with the injuries, man. They happen every week.
No one's taking the Jets, right?
Not a single soul sick in the Jets.
All right, so I don't have to block anyone. Okay.
Damn.
Moving on to Carolina. Okay, Carolina at home against Seattle, who are minus 7.5 here on the road. 42.5 is the over/under. This might be the low-key game of the week.
Week. Dude, I'm super excited about this. If the Panthers win and the Bucks lose that Miami game, the Panthers win the South. Yes, the Panthers can win the South this week.
Dude, they've had a big game just recently where they won against the Los Angeles Rams 31-28. So they can win against really good teams. Now, Seattle, they've been on a win streak, winning 5-0 in their last 5 games. Who are you taking, Carolina or Seattle here?
I want Carolina to win because that would be an easier path for us for the number 1 seed. I'm taking Seattle. I mean, if they could beat the Rams, they could beat the Panthers. I think their defense will make a little bit more stops and the Seahawks win. But Josh, Panthers cover the spread.
I'll take the Seahawks straight up. I'll take the Panthers plus 7.5. Give me the over.
Dude, I think this is hitting over. I think it could be like a 35-30 type game.
Carolina, if you guys win this game, I'll be so proud of you.
Me too. I'd be so great.
Rozier says, Josh, give me the Panthers. Panthers beat the Rams and will beat the Seahawks. Pick off Donald 2 times. Bryce Young, 2 touchdowns, 27-3. 27-23. Carolina wins this. Dude, I wouldn't put it past them to do that. I wouldn't put it past them. I just mentioned how they beat the Los Angeles Rams just a few weeks ago, 31-28.
They are playing with all the confidence. Bryce Young looks like a legit quarterback, man. A Seahawks fan of the 2 says the Seahawks win by whatever they want. So if they want to win by 1 point, then they win by 1 point, right? We'll see if you guys win this game. Should be a fun one, bro.
Seahawks fan, thank you so much for the $2 donations, man. Thank you, brother. Now, everybody get ready. As we talk about the Tank Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Tank Bowl, the shit game of the week. We got the Raiders at home in Las Vegas, Sin City, against the New York Giants. Raiders are slightly favored here, and the over-under is 41.5. Who are you taking in the Tank Bowl?
Pretty much whoever loses this game is going to get the number 1 pick. Pretty much. The Giants, Jackson Dart did not throw his first pass attempt till the second quarter yesterday. On Sunday. Meanwhile, Genty looked amazing against a really good Texans defense.
Yes.
So in the Tank Bowl, sorry Raider fans, give me the Raiders to win this game. I'm just going to trust Austin Genty to win this game over anybody else.
You know, it should be the Raiders. Over the last 5 games, they put up 23 points, 31 points, 24, 31, and 24. Meanwhile, the Giants, they can struggle to score. I'm taking However, give me the New York Giants. Give me the New York Giants. I want the Raiders to have the number 1 overall pick. Give me the Giants to win this one. Because fuck them. Fuck the Giants. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Giants fans. I'm taking the Giants to win this game. Or really lose.
Yeah,
in
lose
the long
because
term.
if you lose this, you're pretty much gonna get the number 1 pick unless you F up your chances next week.
Just as I can't wait for you guys to stream this game. Oh. Sure.
Let's go. But Josh, over under, I'm gonna actually take the under.
If the over-under was set at 20.5, I'd take the under.
Damn.
Give me the under.
Okay.
Give me the under. I want the Giants to win, so I'll take the Giants. And I'll laugh my ass off.
I would like to see the Raiders go get Mendoza number 1 overall. So I hope you guys lose, but I'm taking y'all. Sorry.
Jed Lockett says, Josh, what did I do to you while I was in Texas? I'm so sorry, Jed. I'm sorry.
Bro, I hope Jackson Dart plays well for you guys. I really do. I'm a big fan of his.
Sorry, buddy. 1,000 apologies.
That's
Sorry,
great.
Giants fans. But I'm taking the Giants to win this game. That's crazy. This is a team no one wants to win. This is a game that no one wants to win.
Imagine it ends in a tie.
Oh, Lord almighty. Okay, now let's move on to the Buffalo Bills hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Bills are slightly favored here at home by 1.5. Over under 43.5, dude. Buffalo Bills on a 4-game win streak. Eagles on a 2-game win streak, defeating Washington and Las Vegas. Who are you taking here, Roach?
Now, Josh Allen has not practiced yet this week, but he is expected to play in this game. Listen, Eagles are coming off, as you mentioned, 2 games against not so great teams. Now the competition begins again. They have not played well against good competition. So give me the Buffalo Bills to keep their chances alive at the division.
I'm taking Buffalo as well.
Buffalo Bills.
Franchise Saquon is going to toast that run defense that Buffalo has.
It is not good, but James Cook has been cooking, bro. He might torch you guys.
I guess it comes down to which quarterback you trust most, right?
I'm trusting Josh Allen over Jalen Hurts any day of the week.
At home?
Yeah, especially at home.
All right. Wait, are you taking the over-under?
Give me the over.
I'll take the over. I'll take the over as well. Give me the over.
Go.
And now, it's time for Sunday Night Football, which we will be live for. It's Rocha's San Francisco 49ers. They're at home, -3 against the Bears. It's your team versus mine, Roach, and we got a lot on the line in this game, right?
Oh, both teams can still get the number 1 seed if they win this game.
Chicago Bears coming back and defeating the Green Bay Packers. I can't believe that was a situation that favored us and we won. We don't win games like that in the past against Green Bay, and we won it. We beat Green Bay. We took down the Witch, and we beat the Browns defense the week before that. Right? We're 4-1 in their last 5 games. San Francisco, you guys have been winning.
Dude, we've won 5 in a row.
Yeah, but it was to Indiana, Tennessee, Carolina, Arizona, and Cleveland. Yeah.
And we have to play with a schedule, but listen.
They lost 2?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Brock Purdy, a career-high 5 touchdowns against that Colts defense. He is playing out of his mind right now.
I'll tell you this. No defense will get in the way of this ball game. Maybe late there'll be a turnover that swings it, right? We're very opportunistic defensively. So are you. We are number 1 in the NFL at doing so. But our team's defense do not get a whole lot of stops. We just don't. Right? We can't stop a nosebleed. We give up big chunks of yardage. So there's going to be a lot of fantasy points on the line here for the playoffs for fantasy. There's going to be a lot of parlays that are going to be laid down in this game because there's going to be a lot to be gained here. Look at that over-under. Look at that over-under. It's 51.5 points. 51.5 over under.
It's the biggest spread of the week by like a couple of points, man.
And
It's
let me tell you
crazy.
something, man. Okay, Brock Purdy did well against the Indianapolis Colts defense, but is he on the level of Caleb Williams? I don't think so this year. I think Caleb Williams is going to torture defense, especially if we do get back Luther Burden and Rome Odunze.
Both of them have not practiced yet so far this week, so we'll see.
It's early in the week, though. It's
Yes.
it's Tuesday right now as of this recording, so we got a whole rest of the week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's early, but I hope Luther Burden, Rome Odunze come back, or at least one of those two guys, right? But I'm believing Caleb Williams, so you know damn well I'm taking the Chicago Bears. Give me the Bears.
Listen,
Who are
the
you taking, Roach?
the 49ers, Josh, they don't have to play on the road the rest of the season if they win out. We went on final 2 games. We hosted the divisional, the conference championship, and the Super Bowl at Levi's Stadium. The 49ers have a great and incredible opportunity in front of them. You think Brock Purdy's going to let that slide? He's playing like an MVP right now.
Let me tell you something. Brock Purdy, we streamed plenty of his games, man. He looked great against Indianapolis, but he could make some very questionable decisions out there. And against this very opportunistic defense, I think we can get 2 or 3 turnovers off that fucker.
Now, George Kittle is questionable with an ankle injury. We'll see how he progresses throughout the week. But you know who I'm taking. Give me the San Francisco 49ers. If we win out, we are the number 1 seed. I do think we're going to win out. We are going to drop 45 points on the Chicago defense, just like the Indy defense. We're going to get a turnover at the end, and we're going to beat the Chicago Bears. Boom, baby.
There you go. There's Roach's logo. He's taking the 49ers.
I hate you. The logo on my chest is bigger. Josh, I am so excited about this game. Hey, listen, I will tell you something. You guys came into Levi's last year and lost, but Rome Odunze did have 2 touchdowns against us last season.
Yes, sir. I hope, man. Oh, God, I hope he comes back. Please, Rome, come back. But, hey, man, I want to see us utilize more of our tight ends early and often. We have a good running game with Monangai, with DeAndre Swift. DJ Moore has looked so much better late in the season with Caleb Williams than he did for most of the season prior. So I think the Chicago Bears here on the road, they get the job done. I can't believe you guys are favored by 3 points. Give me Chicago and give me the over. I'm serious. I think we see 60 points in this game.
Josh, I think if you guys were at home, you guys would be favored by 3. But because we're home, we're favored by 3.
All right, what's the chat saying?
Let's see. I see 49ers, Niners, Bears, 49ers, Bears will win. Bears, I take the over. Let's go, Niners. Bears about to cook the Niners. Bears, Niners. We got a split chat, baby.
We got a split chat. We will be live for this game.
I can't wait. I'm so hyped.
We got a $10 donation, Roach.
Mike Wentz says, I think the Browns beat the Steelers because my Cheeheads are going to beat the Ravens, so the Steelers are going to rest some players. Go Niners! Sorry, Josh.
No, I respect it, and I get it. I totally get that, Mike. I get that. Thank you for the $10 donation, and we'll see what happens, man. My dad's going to be at this game. He's going to be here at Levi. He's here with the childhood friend that they grew up together with. For some reason, that fucker is a 49er fan, even though they grew up on the same street. He's crazy. A 49er fan, and my dad and him are going to go to this game together. So hopefully he's there to bring some good luck for the Chicago Bears.
They are going to have so much fun at this game. The atmosphere is going to be crazy in Santa Clara.
Oh yeah, they're gonna tailgate and everything. They're gonna cook up a storm out there in the parking lot before the game.
That's dope. Hey, thank you so much for the 10, Mike.
Thank you so much, Mike. Jed Lockett says, I flipped a coin. He's going 49ers. Jed, I think this is revenge for my Giants pick.
It is, definitely.
G-Man says, whoever's team loses has to wrestle Gunther.
Oh, God.
Roach, you're going to be wrestling Gunther.
Yeah, you're going to be wrestling Gunther.
We need to come up with a bet, man. I mean, we could always just keep it to a membership bet, but if we can come up with something more interesting, that'd be great. That'd
Yeah.
be great. Roger says, just like you and Rocha, talking about how my dad's going down there with his friend. One's a Bears fan, one's a 49er fan, and now here's me and Roach. 49ers, Bears. Let's go.
Let's go. I can't wait, man. Good luck, bro.
No, I hope you guys are playing terrible. I wish you no luck
Wow.
whatsoever. I'm talking about 0.000000001% luck.
Hey, I'll take the 0-1.
Okay. I'm just messing with you. I just hope there's no injuries, man.
Please, especially for our two teams, man.
We got a $5 donation from I am DJ the Don. Bears and Bears and Birds Alliance once again. Bears over Niners. Let's go. It's back on, baby. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The Bears and Birds Eagles Alliance was amazing. It's back on, brother. It's back on.
All right, DJ. Appreciate you, bro.
There you go. Thank you so much, dude. All right, Roach, time for our last game of the week. We got the Falcons at home against the Rams, who are favored by 7.5 points on the road, over under 49.5.
Now, Devontae Adams is still week to week with a hamstring injury. Falcons, Bijan Robinson, looking like a top 3 running back with McCaffrey and Taylor. He was incredible last week, man. But this Rams offense, even though they lost, they put up 508 yards against the Seattle defense. Imagine what they're going to do to this Falcons defense. Give me the Rams, even though we need them to lose. Both the Niners and the Bears do. Give me the Rams, and I will take them at the points. I think they win by double digits.
Sorry, Nick Terry out there, Falcons fans. I'm taking the Rams as well. They cover the 7.5 spread, and give me the over of 49.5. I think Kyle Pitts might have a good game. He's been popping off lately.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts, he's going for that next contract. I think he could have like maybe 60, 70 yards at a tutty.
Good luck in your fantasy playoffs if you guys are in it. It comes down to this game. If you have Kyle Pitts or something like that, Matthew Stafford. But I'm taking the Rams, and I'm taking the over.
Hey, Mike, we're the 5. The key question is, will Sean be cheering for the Niners or the Bears?
I think he'd be cheering for the Bears over the Niners. I think he would be, yes.
I don't think any Cowboy fan would go for the Niners.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, would he pick the Bears to win? That's the other question. But, I mean, it's 50-50, really.
It is.
Both defenses can be real ass. Offenses are looking pretty good. But he'll be rooting for the Bears, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, thank you so much for the $5 donation. And that's going to do it for the picks for week number 17. Of course, tonight's stream is sponsored by the Sleeper Fantasy app.
The number one sports app out there for daily fantasy sports, live in-game updates, live in-game scores.
And if you guys want to lay down some prop slips for the NFL Week 17 and you're brand new to Sleeper, new account, $20 free entry. A sweet promo they got going on. $20 free entry, no deposit required, nothing to lose, everything to gain. And if you did lay down a deposit, they'll match 100%, 100% up to $100 using that promo code Fury. Using that promo code Fury. And you know what? Earlier tonight, Roach, I won on the parlay for the NBA.
Let's go.
Boom, $20. $20 won earlier. Let's go. I hit a 3-legger. Let's get it.
Boom.
But here is our prop slip of the week for week 17. It's a 4-legger. What we got here, Roach?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Chase Brown to get just 23 receiving yards. He's been crushing that lately.
Get it.
Speaking of the Bears and Niners, Caleb Williams over 220 passing yards.
Yes.
Easy. Dicker, the kicker. They get 2 field goals against Houston. He's destroyed that every single game this season. And finally, Trevor Lawrence against that crap Colts defense, 227.5 passing yards. That's $3 for $25.17, baby.
There you have it. Hey, guys, trail it if you guys can. Go for it. Go for it. Or lay down your own prop slips and let us know what you guys got. $3 for $25. Let's get it. But again, that does it for the picks for week number 17. I hope it's a great week. We hope to see you guys for the live streams throughout the week on Saturday and Sunday.
It's going to be an amazing week of football, y'all.
We got a $2 donation.
Mike Witt says, tell Sheen, Merry Xmas, Josh, and hope he's doing good.
We will, Mike. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for
Thank
the
you.
$2 donation, dude. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm so excited for this Niners-Bears for a lot of these matchups. A lot of things can be determined this week.
I'll let you know, Rozier. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, hitting that thumbs up. Again, if you're watching the replay, timestamps will be coming up here pretty soon. We'll see you guys throughout the week. Buenos noches. And Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho!
Happy holidays!
Holiday. Bang, bang, baby.